Good morning or good afternoon, however you guys are watching this. Welcome back to another Backyard Spiral video. My name is Sal Garcia. I am your host. I am the lovely commentator that you came to listen to. But most importantly, I am your friend. So what better way to get myself back in the rhythm making these videos than with this past weekend in sports. We've got UFC, we've got boxing, and we've got football. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. We're going to start with UFC 268. Forget about this thing. So let's begin with UFC 268, the long-awaited rematch between Colby Covington and Usman. In case you guys forgot, this fight had quite a bit of talk.
Look right away. That was a fake stoppage, fake ref, fake fight. Wait till I see you next time. Wait till I see you next time, Marty.
And unfortunately, after all that talk, we did not get a knockout because why else would we be watching combat sports, really, right? Instead, the match came down to the numbers, and Usman won by unanimous decision as opposed to the first fight where it got caught off early. I still think Usman won it. Instead, the match came down to the numbers. Usman ended up winning unanimously in that decision. I saw the fight. It kind of went one way, one-sided. Are we going to get a third? I hope not. Point has been made. Usman is now 5 fights deep in defending his championship belt. He did mention something about fighting Canelo Alvarez. I don't really see that happening. Only reason is because they're in 2 different sports, and combining those 2 sports, I feel like it's a bit of a hassle. We had enough. I think Mayweather versus McGregor, I think we got lucky with that one, to be honest. Still an unfair fight. So with that being said, I don't really see a fight happening between them 2 because it's hard to get those 2 sports organized, and they're both also in their own lane defending their own championship plural. Notice I had plural for Canelo. And you know what? Let's go ahead and move on to the next subject, shall we? Speaking of Canelo Alvarez, where's my Mexican flag? Do I have one? No, I'm gonna need to buy one though. Canelo Alvarez has made history this past weekend on Saturday night. He has become the first Mexican boxer to become the undisputed champion in his respected division. And the reason this is such a big deal is because there have been a ton of Mexican boxers to come out of sport and really showcase their ability and try to make themselves higher than the next. Oh my goodness, I'm just babbling. Saul Alvarez has been trying to secure his legacy in boxing. Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, those aren't the legacies that he's chasing. When it comes to the sport of boxing, Mexico holds it very close to their heart. And there's one man, and one man only, that Canelo has been trying to reach in terms of goals, fighting, winning records, everything. And his name is Julio Cesar Chavez. Canelo is no stranger to this man. You see them all the time talk before and after fights. And it's because Canelo isn't just chasing the greatest ever. He's chasing Mexican boxing. That's what he's chasing. And for those of you who don't know, Julio Cesar Chavez, this was my mother and my grandfather's boxer. You know, he was the Michael Jordan way back when with Muhammad Ali. He was their prime athlete in the sport. And something that a lot of people don't know about Julio Cesar Chavez, Canelo at the moment, he's got 1 loss and about 50 plus wins. But Cesar had 89 wins before he lost his first match. Incredible. Now, Canelo could never reach those 89-0 wins, but that's only because he's already lost against Mayweather. But since then, he's been making his own legacy. And he did that. He did that Saturday night. What a historic boxing match to watch. Dolce Cabana on his shorts, and they were gold. You ever go back and look at that, you're going to know that that man won his 5th belt that night. It's incredible. So with that being said, it's not just Cesar Chavez's legacy. Canelo has officially just made his own by becoming the first Mexican boxer to achieve that goal. In the world of boxing, we see a lot of great fighters, and I gotta give my hand to Caleb Plant. That was 11 rounds. 11 rounds is longer than all 3 of Canelo's past fights. You know what I mean? I think what was it, round 2, round whatever. Round 11 was by far 11 round with Canelo in the ring. If you guys saw the match, I know that he didn't give it up so easily, but Caleb Plant was holding his ground, and he was trying. I do see a Caleb Plant Canelo fight number 2 in the future. I do see that. And reason is because Caleb Plant is young. 1, he's only 22 fights deep into his career. He did really good against Canelo right here. And of course, he's going to want a shot at his championship belt back. He's got a great story. He's got the athletic ability. Keep your eyes open for Caleb Plant. I truly think he's going to come back and dominate the sport. That's kind of what Canelo Canelo did. You know, after he lost to Mayweather, you just need to lose before you can win even more. Until then, it is Canelo's sport to dominate, and we're here to witness. And now it's time for some good old football talk. Now there were a lot of games this past weekend. I went ahead and wrote down all my my little prompts on these cards. I never get this organized. It's really crazy what's happening with me in this channel, because there was a lot of games and I just want to go through it as fast as I can. So the first one, Mike White and the New York Jets. What does this say here? Could not capitalize on their spontaneous win from last week. Ain't that the truth? But nothing's new. All right. The Falcons and Saints dueled it out, but ultimately it came down to a game-winning field goal by Young Hao Koo. I hope I pronounced his name right. I need to get better with my pronunciations. I will fix that for you guys right there. The Cowboys ended up losing this weekend against the Broncos, and I ended up losing $50 with it. Cowboys, what the f? The Patriots did beat the Panthers, but let's be honest, neither one of them are in Super Bowl contenders, so we're not even going to listen to that one right there. The Bengals did not have a single chance against the Browns as they dominated the game 41-16. You know, I think the Browns should re-sign OBJ, re-release him, and then go on and win next week. You know, at this point, they got to be a little bit stitious. Count your blessings, Browns. The Buffalo Bills and Jacksonville Jaguars did have a disappointing game and only putting up field goals, no touchdowns. The ending of that game was 6-9, and let's be honest, who doesn't love that number at this point? I think we all win there. The Texans and Dolphins, you know what? I'm not even going to give this one the light of day. The Giants beat the Raiders. What the heck is going on in football? The Chargers beat the Eagles in a close game in Philly. You know what? That's probably why you don't see a lot of Eagles flying thunderstorms. The Packers could not seem to find a road win, just like Aaron Rodgers couldn't seem to find his fake vaccination card before the flight. I said what I said. James Conner and the Arizona Cardinals rode over the 49ers defense. And I didn't start James Conner in my fantasy football team. And I lost. I do not want to see a single Redbird until next Sunday. And last but not least, the Titans gave the Rams a run for their money on Sunday Night Football. I did not predict that at all. But the playoff race is open and Super Bowl contenders are starting to be dismantled. Come on, Cowboys. Get your head in the game. This is our year. This is the year. This is our year. I'm going to keep saying that. I don't know if you guys know a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans, but that's kind of our motto. This is Tony Romo's year. This will be Dak Prescott's year. As you can see, 25 years, 26, how long has it been that the Cowboys? I forget. I ranted about it last time, but help me out, guys. Help me help you. Look, I am probably I am the most important personality or guy or talk show host in sports talk. I just am, you know?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And if you guys want to do good, if y'all want some good publicity, please keep winning. I'll talk about you guys. I'll bandwagon off you guys. I'll try to get my 49er friend Eric to buy an Ezekiel Elliott jersey. I'll make it happen. I swear. I promise you. Please keep winning. All right, guys. That's all I got for you guys today. At this point, I think I'm rambling. It's good to be back in front of a camera. Let's see how long I keep this up. I do believe I'll keep this up every week. I've got a rhythm going with my new job. I've got a rhythm going with this. And, yeah, if y'all could give me some ideas with this background, I would appreciate that. I've come across some really good designs that I want to put on here. My little cousin's gonna help me out with that. But other than that, do y'all want these to be like windows, or maybe I could make it sports specific? The sports specific stuff, that sounds good actually. All right, that's enough ranting for today. Thank you for watching. It's a short video, but it's a fun one. I think my jokes have gotten better. Let's see if I can come with another one. Let's see. We'll go with the San Diego Chargers. Charger, I barely know her. Like I said, that is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. If you guys want to see more, subscribe. That'll give me the hint. And of course, feel free to comment whatever you want in the comments. Tell me what your favorite color is. Tell me what your favorite ice cream topping is. Mine is probably nuts. Go ahead and use that joke however y'all want. All right, well, like I said, that's it for this video. It was a fun one. It was a quick one. I am going to get in the habit of doing these. I have such a good time doing it. I know I get a lot of great reciprocation from you guys. Thank you so much. You know, weirdly enough, it is all boys. It is all men that are commenting on my posts, sending me hard eyes. But you know, I fuck with it. All right, well, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see y'all next week.